Welcome back to the
Sad.
Good Gaming Channel, where all gaming is good. Today, I'm going to be building my own version of the Great Wall of China because Cat put the idea in my head. Sans has been generous enough to give his time to help. Now, when I say the Great Wall of China, I don't mean the whole thing because the Great Wall of China was 10,000 kilometers long from my own research. Mine is going to be, well, as it sits right now, it's roughly 9 kilometers. So about 10%. And I want to be able to finish the platform I'm on, which is out to 3,000, and then go the other way, which I haven't even started that one yet. I've got two built, and like I said, Sands is giving his time to at least contribute to this effort. Now, when I say the Great Wall of China, I mean the thing because I was originally going to cover the thing in sandstone, but because I've got a whole bunch of deep slate, like twice the amount of stone that I've got, which is close to 150,000 stone, I've got over 300,000 deep slate. I wanted to be able to at least cover the thing in the top layer of. Oh, there goes Sands. Hello, Sandsman. Are you on the
Oh,
platform? Or you're below
on
me?
the platform? Oh.
Yeah, look up.
Um,
Uh, I wanted to at least cover the thing in deep slate. But then I got thinking deep slate's not going to offer a whole lot of texture. So that texture, I have decided to make it sandstone, which means I have to mine roughly 5 million blocks of sand, which means I got to find a desert. But we're not going to do that today. That's just to get the sand, so I'm going to have the sandstone. Sandstone. Hello, Sands. Thank you for your time.
no problem. Aim crouching because have stick drift. Don't fall off.
No problem. 90% of this job is crouching. So, what are your wings at?
So they're above half.
Okay. So that's good for about 2 runs. So if you tell me which one you want to do. You want to do the hand railing on this side, which you can do by backing up and placing, or do you want to do this platform on the other side, which in case you're going to have to be crouching all the time.
It's probably better I'm crouching anyway. If I don't,
Okay.
I am going off the side.
Okay. Well, the shulkers are right here. I put the rocket shulker that I've got here out for you to take whenever you need, and I will start over here. You can start wherever you wish. I don't care where you start, as far as the where the stone is. Um,
Okay, so I'm
I
just expanding it, right? We're
Yeah.
continuing it.
So if you want to start here or anywhere along here, just going out like this if you wish, or however you wish to do it. I don't care. And if you make a
You wouldn't
mistake,
have
it's
to
not that big.
have silk touch you because I
Oh
do.
yeah. Yep. Yep.
I just started network.
No problem at all. Not at all. There you go.
Thank you.
And I'll leave the shulker for the pickaxes out because there's plenty in there. Okay.
Appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
I do double stick drift and doing this.
That's probably not too good.
You ever tried to play Minecraft with left and right stick drift?
No, I've never done that.
I don't recommend it.
I imagine it's fairly difficult.
Well, to be fair, playing any kind of game with
Yeah, I imagine
shifts like this,
it's terrible.
Putting the other controller to charge. So
Do you have the controller that you can change out the joysticks easily, or
no,
just the normal
too
one?
expensive.
Yeah. When Throne told me about that, it was, uh, that's a really nice idea. So I looked it up. Crap, I just fell off again. Uh, but the problem was that the joystick connection was just the joystick replacements were just as much as a brand new controller. So I
Yeah,
thought
they're kind of crazy.
there's no reason to do this. The control crap. I think your stick drift has infected me because that's the fourth time I've fallen off. Uh, why buy a replacement piece for a controller when the controller itself is just as much as a replacement piece, which is probably why Sony did what they did. So I didn't see any reason for it.
I feel like this is getting semi-political, but towards like consoles.
Is that you're making references to? I don't understand. What? Say that again.
So I think this is getting semi-political towards consoles.
Oh, okay. Semi-political. I got you now. Well, hey, if Sony is going to do what they're going to do, they're going to have some backlash because of it.
I mean, they're already getting enough backlash as it is.
True. Very true.
Like they're doing the whole PlayStation blackout right now.
PlayStation Blackout. I have not heard of this.
Well, it's the community of PlayStation. It's not PlayStation itself.
Oh, okay. I got you. Because of their no physical media for the games anymore? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Well, there's been physical media for games ever since games started. I mean, when you change the rhetoric, it's going to at least become somewhat of a backlash, in my opinion. I've been playing on consoles for most of my life, and I don't like the idea of not having a physical game in my hand. But then again, right now, all I've got is the digital PlayStation 5. It's not even a Pro, so it's like, I can't complain too much, right? That's what the whole basis of Steam was about. I don't know.
Well, you see, Steam is different.
Right, but it's still no physical media. You're dealing with
Yeah.
only digital download.
But Steam doesn't have the rights to take away your access.
I didn't think of that.
PlayStation,
That's a good point.
They pretty much made it to where they legally can take away your access to the games that you paid for.
That's rotten.
Because what they're saying is that you've pretty much paid for the key to play it. You've not paid for the game itself. You paid for the access key.
Well, if Sony ain't careful, they're going to go the way of the dodo, and they're going to go downhill like crazy. Because I don't know where gaming fits as far as Sony's master plan, but TVs, Blu-ray players, and monitors. Does Sony make computers at all other than the PlayStation? I'm not sure if they do.
I don't think so.
So it's going to be very, very bad for them in the long run. The fiscal year is not going to fit well.
I mean, their stock has already crashed within the last 3 days.
Of course it has. Mojang, Musk, and Xbox are going up, and Sony's going down. How nice. How's your patience?
Still here for now.
Oh, good.
Then again, it's only been like what, 4 months.
No, it's been 11. I'm looking at my stream session ticker, and yeah, it's been 11 minutes since you started placing rocks. I don't know why I have such a problem saying stone. It's stone, rocks, rock, stone. Might as well call it dirt. Planet dirt. Get out here a wee bit so I can say it's about 3,000 blocks.
Wait, so when you say Great Wall,
Mm-hmm.
you're not going to connect this to the ground, are you?
Ground, sand, whatever's beneath it, yeah. A lot of it, because a lot of it is over ocean, it's going to be connected by a bridge. It's not actually going to be a wall. There's going to be huge chunks out of it. But other than that, no, it's going to be a wall.
It's the world's largest sky bridge. Although doing this kind of puts me in the mind of the big server that people did to remake the Lord of the Rings.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember somebody did a world, if you want to call it a world, it was actually a server that was actually remaking the Earth, city by city, town by town, and somebody had to shut them down because of it. But I don't remember. I guess I'm not that big of a Lord of the Rings buff that I even seen that, let alone remember it. When was this?
It was years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was an awesome world. They even had the little hobbit houses.
I really wish I could know how to do that. When I want to do it, I can't do it. When I don't want to do it, I can't do it.
What?
Building down,
Mm-hmm.
placing a block underneath a block you've already placed. I don't get it. I don't know how to do that. I'd like to know how. One, so I can avoid it when I don't want to, and one, so I can do it when I want to. Coming back from 3,000 out.
Made a tiny little chunk.
No. Even one block is huge. You didn't do a tiny chunk. Even if you, like I said, even if you just place one block, that's really helpful to me. One block I didn't need to place. And you've probably gone through at least 3 stacks by now, right?
Oh yeah. I had more than 3 stacks in my offline this time. This kind of reminds me of the like the highways people do in the Nether with ice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that. I actually did consider briefly uh, making this whole thing out of ice, and then I changed the idea to glass, and then I thought, well, I've already got the stone, and I've already got the deep slate. I don't want to change now, and here I already changed from deep slate to sandstone.
Change is inevitable.
Yeah, that's very true.
Like even from a less philosophical standpoint, everyone changes.
I like John Panette's saying, "Every man dies, but not every man has an umbrella." As if that's relevant, even slightly.
I feel like that's rather comical.
Yeah, he's a comic. John Panette was a comic. Okay. Wow, you did a lot. Very nice.
Not really.
Oh, yes, you did.
I'll get down there eventually.
Well, there's already a platform waiting for you, so.
You know, you kind of remind me of a character from one of like the old TV shows that my dad watched.
Really?
You ever watched MASH?
Yep.
You remind me of Radar.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I take that as a compliment. May I ask why?
Because it's like, for the most part, he's the happy, giggly, cracked jokes kind of character.
Mm-hmm.
Then all of a sudden, one episode he has a change, and then every other episode is back to normal.
So you're saying that I change arbitrarily and then change right back? Is that what you're saying?
Well, when you say it like that, it kind of sounds like an insult.
No. I just want to make sure I'm reading you correctly, because keeping one's enemies off kilter, off balance, is a talent for some.
It is.
But on the same hand, it can be a negative thing when you're trying to, at very least, convince somebody that they're doing something wrong or right. Did you fall off?
No. I'm gonna make that noise when I actually place a block on top of a block.
Oh, hey, I've done that lots of times. Don't worry about it. They can be.
You're gonna hear that a lot.
No, that's fine.
The double file line that you put made this like 3 times easier.
Well, in my head, doing things like this, you can place a lot of blocks in rapid succession and sequentiation faster than you can going back and forth across the whole thing. That's why I do what I do. I've noticed something already about stream.
Hmm.
When I stream at night,
Hmm.
I don't get nearly the, the spam of the AI that I do in the day. Because I've already had two people try to get me to do something.
Yeah. The bots are a little ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry if you just hear like random cussing out of nowhere.
No, it's fine. It's supposed to be relaxing and chill rather than. But I can see where your stick drift might make that just a little bit harder.
I don't know. Like the calming and relaxing things just seem to irritate me more.
No,
It
well,
is just a personal thing. I
maybe
don't
this
know.
isn't something for you then. If you would prefer, instead of doing this, you can do whatever.
No, it's okay.
I mean,
Minecraft isn't like
you
my go-to game.
you are helping me quite a bit.
Just play some bugs.
Yeah, it's
I'm out of my comfort zone for this game anyway.
it's helping me a lot.
Cause you know where I be.
Hmm. Well, just because that's where you be though doesn't mean that that's where you're good. You're able to prosper necessarily.
I'm about to break the sound barrier.
Is this good or bad?
Depends.
When do we start talking about diapers?
I keep forgetting that it's a diaper joke.
Sorry. Would it help you to maybe ride on a ghast and do that rather than?
I feel like it would make it harder.
I would think it would make it harder too, but I've never done it. I've only got one ghast there. He's pink, and
Pink gassed?
yeah,
Awesome.
well, pink hat.
Oh,
I wish I could color them. If I had my way, I'd have one of every color of the rainbow. But yeah, he's next to my iron farm, tied down. Been tied down ever since he got rehydrated.
oh. I'm sure there's a law against that somewhere. I've got that side just about down to your platform, I think.
Cool.
Although the shulker box is almost done with the inside stone. That's fine.
To be honest, I really didn't think anybody was going to come help me. I didn't think anybody was going to actually come into party because of what I said. And I really didn't think anybody was going to show up. So you got everybody beat by at least 3 points. Or 3 strikes, or whatever you want to call. I realize Cap,
Strikes.
PB, and Tex are at work. Throne very likely is at work. And anybody else who would join, even Des is probably not wanting to do this. But he's not in
That's
the...
from our group.
Yeah, Des is...
Oh, he's
not-
100% at work.
Yeah, okay, there you go. It's, that's something I need to do. Make a mug or a coin or something like that that says, "I'd rather be placing blocks than at work."
Block. Block. This one, I'm blocking using my controller.
It's getting darker. You can see the shadow on the ocean.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
I did it again.
I wish I had the replay mod like they have in Java. It'd be really neat to see this thing built. And there you go.
You see,
Hmm?
I cut myself off again because I just placed another block.
Oh.
Block. But you'd seen me go back and forth like 5 times already just because I placed a block on another one.
Oh, just leave it. You can always come back and chop it off, or I can do it.
But it irritates me.
Well, it irritates me too, but as you've already seen, there's been some block somewhere that I've left because I placed it wrong.
My brain won't let me in. Because Lord, I thought I made it partial of the way, but I ain't making no loose.
I'm glad you're doing it your way, though. So many people that it has to be done like, okay, I want you to do this way. No, and okay, I understand that for certain things, but sometimes personal preference takes priority over the ability to do something, because it still gets the job done anyway. So I'm glad you're doing it your way. And I can imagine that you have to do it your way because of your stick drift.
don't have to do it other ways.
No, I mean that the way you're doing it is you're comfortable with it.
Well, I mean, I'm not a builder, so like,
Well, me neither.
no, I mean, like, I don't even make houses.
Me neither. I don't make houses at all. I dig into sides of hills and make dens that are square.
Mine are whatever shape they end up being.
Yeah, right, exactly. Oh, it's the meeting of the railroad. How nice.
Um, One Ring Trader.
Yeah, they tend to do that. I,
That
he's
poor alpaca. Did you see it?
yeah, hanging by a thread. That's about
Can't be
the
good for
eighth or
something.
ninth one I've run across that has done that to his pets.
Jesus.
They don't seem to mind.
I mean, when have you ever seen an alpaca just say something? They're just gonna spit at
Careful, they spit. Name that one, Skiz.
you. I've actually been playing one of the new free games that came out,
Mm-hmm.
Once Human. It's
Mm-hmm.
been a thing on PC for ages, but it just recently got released to consoles.
I seen that today on one of the MSN pages that am not really subscribed to, but that Once Human got released. It actually looked like from the description, a fairly interesting little game.
Yeah,
That's
it's
100 gigs.
that's a massive lie, but it's kind of like when technology takes over in a way.
Oh, Techrot, huh?
Kind of, that is a Warframe term that
I
we're not
know.
messing with.
I know. I know. It's the
I
Borg.
would never wish that on my worst enemy.
But when I seen the bus crawling around with 6 legs, it was enough for me to say, okay, well, that looks like Warframe. So that's a significant amount of tech route that I would not want to be a part of, but
It's like some kind of tech pollution.
pollution.
So it's not, yeah,
So it's a zombie slash robot infestation.
yeah, kind of. Did this bastard just spit? I heard him go.
He had to done something because we're on peaceful and they won't spit on peaceful, at least to us. Doesn't mean they won't make the sound, but I've never actually heard one make the sound on peaceful, so maybe, maybe not.
I like this way of doing it. Jesus Christ. Stop it! Yeah, it's a neat little game.
Hmm. So would you say it's worth downloading?
I think it's worth giving it a try.
I am doing a stream tomorrow on a new game. And I've got 3 of them downloaded right now. I just have not played any of them. Cap suggested Spider-Man Remastered. Uh, I've got Avatar, Fire and Ash, or something like that, and Ace Combat 7, which I'm thinking about getting rid of Ace Combat 7 anyway because 8's coming out. But 8's going to be money.
Ace Combat's the like the dog parts, right?
I don't actually know. I know that the version on PlayStation 2, the Top Gun, was kind of a dogfight, ground fight type, but you're in a plane, F-16, F-18, something like that. And in Ace Combat 7, the title card is what looks like a F-16, but I'm probably wrong on that. Throwing Lux to not necessarily get after me, but make sure that I know that he knows what the cars are in GTA. So I don't have a clue. I'm not going to say that it is or is not an F-16. It's a military U.S. plane. How's that? Of current gen. But I'm assuming it's dogfighting. I'm assuming it's ground wars, that type of stuff. But I don't have the room on my PlayStation to get another game, so I'm thinking about running Ace Combat 7, Avatar, Fire and Ash, and Spider-Man back to back to back to get something else that would be maybe a little bit more fun. And Once Human sounds like it might be fun because it's actually a resource gathering base building type game from what the blurb said on MSN.
It is.
And since it is free to play, except for the cosmetics.
Yeah. And some cosmetics are free as well. All of them are a bit more to get.
Yeah, get more rocks.
I don't know if you've seen how I was doing it.
Mm-hmm. I did. And that's great.
Fights. The fact that it keeps happening is not making it any better.
It happens.
Although it is weird because there's classes that you have to choose, and not all of the classes are going to be usable all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's this Beastmaster, which you get to control, not really control, like call the native beast. You get a wolf, a bear, or a boar. There's gardener, there's chef, and then there's an unnamed fourth or fifth one, where you can just You get a token to choose the class later.
Hmm.
Pretty
So
much
it's
one of those things where it's like, if you can't decide what you want at the moment.
like the focus school in Warframe, or the ability to try to think of another game that has that type of thinking. Choosing a crop in Farming Simulator or something like that. You have to be able to choose and stick with it for a little bit, so you know either what you're missing or you know how to choose the next one. So right?
Kind of. You're stuck with that class with the character.
Oh, okay. Well, I have to watch a couple tutorials on which character, which class to choose that's better than the rest of them. What did you choose?
I chose chef.
And is it profitable? Is it fun? Is it
Uh,
expandable within the game?
Almost everything is expanded.
Oh, okay.
So chef, you gain access to like a portable kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
You can place down anywhere in the world, and you can cook stuff, and you gain access to more recipes faster.
Well, that's handy.
It's handy once you get the ingredients.
Hmm.
I think gardener would probably be like the best one in terms of like if you're focusing your base, so that way you don't have to really worry about food, all while being able to sustain everything at once.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can kind of just live off of corn if you really wanted to.
Mm-hmm. I got you. Vegetarian ism.
I mean, there wouldn't really be much of a point to be a vegetarian in that game, considering you need like wolf arm or not, you need like wolf pelts and animal hides to make armor.
Yeah, it would be kind of wasteful to not use the meat that you actually got.
Exactly. God, what does he want from
Hmm? Did you get a message from somebody?
me? Yeah.
Beautiful. Sorry.
Confused me for a second. I was like, what?
What?
There he goes.
How your wings doing?
I barely use them, so pretty good.
Oh, good.
I'll use like 2 or 3 rockets and I'll just stop.
No.
Yeah. I still live in the pre-Elytra world, so
I love the Elytra. Which is why I have so many of them.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't even really use netherite.
Really? Because it's
I
such a
stick to
pain to
diamond.
mine, or is it because you just don't see the necessity of it?
There's not really a necessity,
You're not wrong.
because it's got pretty much the same defense as diamond. You're just adding a little bit more durability.
And that's really why the only reason I use it is durability. The only reason I did it for the armor is because I want maxed out armor.
But like at that point, the only thing you're saving yourself is another trip to go and repair it using mending.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
So I just don't feel like the time is really worth it.
A lot of people would agree with you. A lot of YouTubers too. Seem to be glitching out a little bit. Maybe this is too much for this world to handle.
I mean, you've got like 20 projects done already, and you're adding this one,
Mm-hmm.
which is arguably the biggest one of them all.
Okay, is that it for this side?
I believe so.
Did you already clean up all my mistakes? Looks like you did. You did.
The block I see.
Bye, Wandering Trader. It was nice knowing you. Okay, go refill these shulkers and start on the last side. Okay, my wings are fine. You said your wings are fine. I need more rockets. You have a ender chest?
I don't. Oh, thank you.
You ready to do it one more time?
Sure. So long already.
What?
We're just so long already.
Oh yeah, that's this one, and I built two more. And we got one more. And I want to be able to at least complete
Why?
the.
There's one of your other farms.
Yes, all of them. Right there. To those that are watching, I've already done what we just completed. That way, and that way. Hopefully these I can rest and maybe I get a better picture after the sun rises. Down in the hole. Okay. Shulker, shulker, shulker.
So is this like an intentional staircase going down, or?
Yeah, it just defines on where I need to set everything up so that it can work like I want it
Alright. Because I didn't know if you wanted to like start a descending staircase down it.
to. No, actually need to build one going up to the other side, but other than that, no, it's.
You know it's gonna be fun.
Hmm.
Filling this thing in from the bottom and the sides.
Yeah. Ain't it though? That's why I was actually thinking about making the top side sandstone, the top, say, 30 or 40 blocks coming down the side sandstone, and then the rest of it going up from that, or going down from that point, say, actually, I was thinking about dirt and grass, but
if you really wanted to save a lot of time, you don't care how it looks, the easiest would be sand.
well, it's not entirely accurate. The easiest would be to coat the whole side of it in lava and just use water.
I mean, it depends on how you look at it. Because if you use sand, you just need to scaffold up to the side, and then you can just hold your L2. Because sand will fall, so it'll stack itself up.
Right, but placing that much sand would test my patience extremely.
Yeah, but there's no movement needed. You just need to like switch between your hotbar.
But I still have to go mine it because I don't have that much sand anyway. I think I might have 2 shulkers worth of sand.
I mean, sand is like one of the easiest.
Oh yeah, it is, and I just need to have the shovels to do it, which is not that hard because I've got the water or the trade hall to do it. That's really easy. Just the emeralds to do it, and I got the iron farm for that. Okay, where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay, and this one has a partial on it. So let's fill that back up. Oh. Okay. Put those off. And let's get some stone just for the staircase. Okay, so you know, not that you're going to need to know, but I want you to be able to know because I believe since you're part of building the wall, you should know. The base is 14 across with the 2 sides, so that's 16 altogether. How the heck did I do this over here? Okay, there we go. And the platform itself stops at 311, if you didn't notice.
There is a lot I do. So.
No, it's not really your project, and you're just here to help, so I don't expect you to retain the information. I wouldn't expect anybody to retain the information. It took me 2 platforms before I could retain the information. So.
I don't know if you can hear him or not. My dog's right here.
I'm hearing something, but I thought you were like digging in a fridge or possibly a drawer or something like that.
No, it's my dog.
Oof. Say hi to me. From me to him. It. Whatever it is.
Hello. Tingle says hello.
I hear the tail.
Dude, he's a happy little guy. Not really little.
What is he?
Boxer mixed with something that we can't figure out.
Ah.
Oh god. Oh god. No. No. Oh god. Help me.
You being licked to death? Almost jumped off my own platform.
I was playing with the dog and I think my dad thought I was talking to him. Because while I was trying to stand back up and the dog was jumping all over me, I was like, help me. He's like, give me a minute. Also, am I supposed to be doing something right now?
If you would, it would really help me out so I don't have to fly back down. Go to the I don't actually know which site it is. It's the platform the site I'm building on currently. And tell me if I'm on which side of the thing I'm on, so that I can centerize this platform on the pyramid platform.
I don't really know which way.
Okay, look at your bar, and I'm
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I see.
and then the staircase that I'm building up. If you would tell me the coordinates left and right, so
Left
that I
and
can
right.
yeah the be 102, 103, 104, and another one. I don't know what the block it is.
So let's see. Do you want like the direct center where the stairs are, or do you want like a block left?
The smooth stone that is there, I need the coordinates for the the first coordinate, negative 102, negative 103, 104. I've got those, but I need to know the next block. If 102 is blocked off, I need it then be 105. You can only go so far on a smooth stone.
I don't think 102. Because yeah, no, 102 is empty.
Okay,
Negative
so
103 is the staircase.
yeah, and I need 104, and what's next to 102 and 105? I'm sorry, 104. One of them should be a wall.
Neither are a wall.
So 101 and 105 is not a wall?
No, negative 97 and negative 110 are walls.
Okay, I'm coming down. I gotta make sure that, because I
Unless
know
I'm
not,
misunderstanding completely.
I know I'm not explaining this good enough, but then again, I'm terrible at this. Okay, where are you at?
Oh, sorry, I was crouched. Make sure I didn't fall.
Oh, you're way up there.
Yeah.
Okay, what I was meaning is with the pyramid. Come down to me.
Oh, the pyramid.
I didn't say the pyramid, so that's my fault.
Sorry.
That's fine. There he is, trying not to land in the lava. This is what I meant, side to side.
Okay.
102, 105. Okay, that's all I really needed.
Sorry.
And that's fine. I didn't explain it well enough. I really didn't know how to explain it, but it's not your fault at all. I would like your input though on
Well,
about trying to make this look somewhat like the Great Wall of China. What do you think would be better in certain areas, or in certain materials, or certain build styles, or whatever you're thinking, whatever you can think, whatever,
well,
however.
then you're going to need to like include textures. So like you're going to need to switch with like mossy cobblestone. Like you have to do a little bit with chiseled stuff. It's just a whole process.
No, that's fine. Whatever. I'm open to any suggestions. I've done that before. I've worked with mossy cobblestone and chiseled. I've worked with chiseled deep slate and polished. I've worked with almost all the blocks that exist, including 4 different types of wood to make it look like an ice cream cone type roof. Ask Caprotex about that. They'll tell you. I made a roof that made it look like one great big ice cream cone. I'm willing to go to any extent to make it look good. Maybe not authentic, but good. And that's what one of my streams is going to be, is mining 5 million sand. And a bunch of sandstone, of course, but although I like the idea of using the deep slate I've got, I don't. Oop, I'm going way too high. There we go. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 4, so that's 5 on each side. And then the border. So if you've got suggestions, I'm more than open to them.
Mostly it's just going to be playing with the textures. Because, like, you're going to have to kind of match how old it looks.
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously, like I said, it's going to be mossy cobblestone. I feel like it also depends on how in-depth you want it to be.
Well, as with any Minecraft build, a Minecraft version. So it's going to have to be somewhat oversimplified texturally, but on the same hand, it's going to have some texture to it just to give it the same look. The research I did looks a lot like, most of it looks a lot like sandstone. And with deep slate, you're just not going to get that look. So,
alright.
I was going to go with sandstone, but if you think it's mossy cobbled, it would be better. I'll do that.
Then you could just do sandstone, grab some vines. And, like, spread them around a little.
Mm-hmm.
For, like, the older look.
Okay, let's go to settings. Where's that stinking setting where it only takes one player to sleep? Oh, okay. Cool. And go sleep in the bed real quick. And get some daylight going so this platform can be shown off what I've done. I feel like I'm too far away from the mic. You want to set your respawn point, you can come down here into the inventory and set it down here if you wish. Okay, so there's one platform. That's the one that me and Sans just did. There's another platform. They each go out to 3,000. I know it's not exactly even because it's not exactly 0, 0 I started at, but... And this is the one we're going to start. Well, Albie, I actually missed it by a block. Oh well. So, I want to at least attempt this. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and we had 8 shulker boxes that I needed to fill. Let's just say 7 because I don't remember exactly. So 7 times 27 slots times 64. So we placed 12,000 blocks in an hour. Does that fit the message I sent, Sans? Several thousand blocks?
I would say.
Me too. Me too.
It's also kind of like that so
Say that again, your mic kind of cut out.
It's also kind of making me laugh that your name in Minecraft is Tango77.
Yeah, well, I couldn't put 3 plus 4, so yeah. You're right. You're absolutely right.
No, I enjoy when people incorporate Roman numerals into their names. It's awesome. We need to use it more.
Not everybody sees that because they see it as VII7. What the heck is VII7? What does that mean?
Well, again, not everyone's educated.
That's very true. Very true. But when people are older than I am, who don't know what VII means in Roman numerals,
That's a problem.
yeah, it's a problem. It's a big problem. But
You hear that they're also apparently extending school.
no.
From what I can tell, I don't know if it's true or not because it's media. They're adding a 13th year to school.
Where was this? Where did you hear this?
I was just scrolling through. I don't remember what platform, but I seen like a video our grades in schools are at an all-time low, so they're introducing a new. Oh no, our college attendances were decreasing heavily, and our grades are the lowest they've ever been. So they're incorporating a 13th year in school.
Starting when?
They didn't really have a date for it.
Well, I disagree with that idea 100%. But then again, several of the customers that we had when we were doing plumbing work had said about various education platforms that existed, namely the grade school, middle school, and high school education systems that are not working like they should, and that people are not able to understand because their math skills are second grade and their reading skills are third grade at best. And we just need to up the game of the teachers. The kids aren't the problem. And adding another year to school is not going to fix that. It's just going to spread the peanut butter thinner. So, at least that's my opinion. I don't agree with that at all. If anything, we need to reduce the number of years and start actually educating the kids rather than babysitting them. And that, in my opinion, that's what a college is. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that are college educated that are doing good. There's a lot of people out there who don't have college or high school diplomas that are doing even better. My grandpa was one of them. He dropped out of high school so that he could work, but this was the 30s too, 1930s. So he actually went into the army and was due to get out. I think it was February of 1942. Well, when December 7th, 41 hit, he was naturally, you have to stay in. And they almost rejected him because his knees were so deformed. Well, his knees were deformed because of the muscles around them. He was carrying this sounds really dumb, but it is accurate. He was carrying 2 90-pound sacks of cement in each hand back when they were cloth bags and back when they were 90 pounds apiece. That would do definitely something big to your knees. So, and back then they didn't need a higher education. And don't get me wrong, I'm not against higher education by any means. But I strongly believe that we need to go back to the 1920s, 30s, 40s way it was doing. Because I'm a Christian, I believe that the biblical way that everybody had to have a Bible understanding so that everything could be based in the Bible rather than in our own memory and our own reality. That's the way it was back then. Even Harvard, Stanford, and Yale were like that. That's how every college university was founded. College university, yeah, that's real good language.
I feel like, and this is just like my whole opinion on it, I don't like religion interfering in schools because I feel like it kind of takes away from the whole purpose of the school. Because we're teaching them more about life and what to expect in life. And I don't think religion really teaches about life. It's more a guideline on how you can live your life.
In the respect of that idea, you are right. But it also teaches that the love of mankind the love of God directly to mankind is paramount to God directly, and therefore it's necessary for the education system to be able to push that to its students so that the students can use that as a cornerstone for science, technology, all that type of stuff, and therefore be able to prosper it further. And I have seen firsthand what it does for when you put God's word first, and as there's a well-known Christian saying, and I just fell off the wall, glance at the problem, stare at God. And the reason for that is because he is the answer for everything. Any problem, any situation, any desirability or upcoming problem that humans have, he's already seen it. He's already dealt with it. He knows what the problem is, and he knows how to deal with it, regardless of how we want to. And that's putting his wisdom first, and that's my point. As far as what you're saying, if religion was just that religion, there was no real basis to it, you are right that it would interfere. But from what I have seen, since it is real, I'm not trying to shoot you down by any means. I'm simply saying I have seen it, I have experienced it, I know that God's will and God is real, that the message states to put him first.
Yeah.
And
again, I'm not.
No,
Sorry,
I know
go
you're
ahead.
not. No, you're fine. I'm not saying that we don't have our daily problems, and trying to get an answer out of the Bible can be time consuming. But on the same hand, maybe it's worth it. And that's one thing I believe science has failed at, is not exploring every option. And that's a big one for me, because if you don't explore every option, suddenly your religion, your belief becomes doctrine. And that's very bad, because that does not open that idea, that does not open the door for wisdom. That closes the door for everything else to be something that it's not, and it should really be open for future generations. Okay, interfering. I'm gonna go get a bed so we can sleep through this weather. Interfering with education. Well, since all the colleges were founded on the Bible, it's a little bit more to say, should the colleges be interfering with the Bible? In my head, because now you're saying it's necessary to have separation between the two, and that's not actually the case. There's no reason for that.
Well, no, it just entirely depends on the school system and how they use it. Because
Yeah.
if you lean too much towards one way, then it's going to heavily affect the other.
Yeah, exactly. And all of a sudden now, there is a gigantic rift that happens. Nobody's willing to see left or right, because only forwards and backwards is allowed. Where that's not biblical. That's not God's way. God wants you to ask questions. He wants you to see and understand. Where that's not what science says. Science says we want you to do it our way and only our way. So, in one way, I agree with you that there should be some directional understanding. In another way, it's we need to lean heavier towards God directly, so that He can guide us. And as Christ said, put God's kingdom first, and all the things that you are wanting will be given to you without the asking. That's one thing that we have failed at as a race. We have not put Him first. But I have to agree with Kent Hovind on this one. Should we even have a public education system at all? Because we can learn more from our parents and our grandparents than we could ever learn from an educator. But again, that's my opinion, and I believe that to be somewhat accurate. But again, I want to open the door for wisdom. I don't want to close it and say, no, this is the only way because it's the only way I believe and it's dogmatic. No. I want to open it. I want to keep it open. I want every opinion. That's why I was asking you, what's your opinion on this wall? I have an idea, but I want your opinion. I may not do it. I may not agree with it. I may not even like it, but I still want your opinion.
Yeah.
And my opinion is, that every opinion is right. There is no wrong opinion. There is no wrong answer to that question. Very deep philosophical. Boy, I almost hurt myself saying that.
Philosophical?
Yeah, thank you. Philosophical. Deep philosophical conversation for building a wall that's only 1,500 years out of date.
I don't know why my character usually brings these conversations up. No, well, yeah. You also do have to be kind of careful with like religion in schools as well, because not everyone is a part of the same religion. So if you're kind of like teaching, say, like Christianity in a public school, then like it's going to force a small like percentage of the students away.
That's true, but if you're an American, then you should already be, over the age of 25, having already, wanting to have a kid or already having a kid. You should understand that this country was founded on Christian principles and Christian beliefs. Therefore, this country should be teaching Christian understanding and Christian beliefs, whether it's agreed with or not. If the Muslims, Catholics, Mormons, and Jews decide this is a bad idea, go back to your homeland. Go back to whatever you're doing, because it's this country. And if you want to go to Germany, if you want to go to Canada, you want to go to Utah, whatever the case is, this is the way it was. This is what it was founded on, and this is necessary. Words. This is necessary to say, okay, whether you believe it or not, whether you agree with it or not, this is what this country was founded on. And as of right now, we are the longest lasting country in the freedom, democracy, and at least the American dream idea than any other existence across the board. Okay. After Noah, because of, and I guess I should say after the Tower of Babel, because everybody was speaking one language. But the idea was all of the oppression and the what's the Roman Empire, the Napoleon, a whole bunch of people that were conquering everything. They were trying to set up a general idea where the founding fathers hated what England was doing, and they wanted a new way, and they founded it on the Christian Bible, the King James Bible, so that everything would be able to function as they seen fit. because within Christianity exists freedom. Every other religion, including Judaism, because the Jews were under the law of God, not under the grace that Christianity allows. Mormons, Catholics, and Muslims do not allow freedom to ask questions. It's oppression. It's not something that is allowed. So you're actually able to have freedom to say, I don't know if I really want this, or I don't know if I really agree with it. But you can still keep the air open to wisdom. Keep the door open. You're not shutting it in somebody's face and saying, this is the only way. Like, okay, you're an atheist. You're an agnostic. You're a non-believer of any sort. You're a Buddhist. You're a monk. You're whatever. Every single religion has its basis in Christianity. I should say Judaism because that's accurate. But on the same hand, you have the ability yourself to say, I don't want to believe it. And that's what the Bible, the colleges, and that's what the education system should be teaching. I don't know if I want to believe that 2 + 2 is 4. I don't know if I want to believe that there are only so many protons and neutrons surrounding the gold or the mercury or the cobalt molecule. So I believe that it's necessary to keep it open, to keep I don't think I believe the way you believe, but I'm willing to listen.
Yeah.
And maybe that's just a long way of saying, I think you're wrong and I know I'm right. That's not what I'm meaning, but I mean, let's face it here. If you didn't care about my opinion, you would have left me building this wall 20 minutes ago when we started talking about this. But you care enough about me and enough about the relationship that you and I have and what I'm trying to build to stay, to listen to what I'm saying. You are keeping your door open to what I want to say, and I'm willing to hear what you want to say. And I just screwed up again. Come on. I've never done that before. But, first time for everything. In one aspect, I do agree with you that education and religion should be separate. But in biblical teaching, I believe there's no way to separate them at all.
Again, I'm not disagreeing with you whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like if you're teaching Christianity in a school, I feel like it's only fair to teach like others as well. Be inclusive with it rather than just being like only one. Because I feel like that's unfair to people who like just come to America for it.
In that respect, I can see definitely that everybody should be made aware of the pitfalls, the problems, the pluses, and the abilities of every religion. I agree with that.
Like, I'm not saying it should be like a mandatory thing that everyone should do. I just think it would be nice to include others into it rather than just having one strict, like, enforcement. Because I feel like having one strict enforcement could create prejudice and disdain for other religions.
You're not wrong. But what if the other religions are wrong? Like, take Christianity. If it was wrong, and it was proven wrong, like 2 plus 2 is 5, would it not be better to teach what is right?
Well, that's why religion is a thing, because that's what you believe is correct, not what is grammatically correct or what is proven correct.
That's very true. But would it not be better to teach what is right versus what is wrong?
I feel like you have a say in what's right. I feel like they can't take away what you believe is right. You still choose what you want to believe in, so who are they to say what you can and can't?
Very true. Very true. And that's another piece to Christianity, and it's free will. But if you choose to believe something that is completely inaccurate, like 2 plus 2 is 5, then you're not able to become a functioning member of society, because, if I may use the correct the current terms, I identify as a cat. Well, who's to say you're wrong? Who's to say you're right? Well, if you're driving a vehicle, a cat can't drive a vehicle. A cat needs its shots. A cat needs to be confined. A cat can't talk. All it can do is eat what it's fed and go from there. So if you take and identify as something that you're not, again, if you're wanting to believe that, who's to say you're wrong? Well, you're wrong. There's no other way around it. You are wrong. You're not a cat. You're not a dog. You're not a fish. You're not a turtle. You're not a whatever. You are a human. You're going to get the same problems identifying as something that you're not.
We see that's a whole different issue that we can talk about off street.
It is, yes, but it's also the main issue of what you're saying, because Christianity is founded on the idea of grace, love, and trying desperately to show everybody that God loves them. That's not Muslim, Mormon, or Catholic. And Judaism is, or Jews are based on God's law, which is what Christianity is based on. But what I'm thinking here, and what I believe, is the one that makes the most sense, the one that applies the most knowledge and the most freedom, is Christianity. And I think it's because I'm an American, that's why I believe that. I treasure my freedoms. I treasure my ability to the freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom to carry a gun, freedom to all that type of stuff. So I believe that it's necessary to impart that idea onto any belief structure, to say, this is necessary. I believe 2 plus 2 is 4. I believe that Shakespeare and Mahatma Gandhi and Mahatma Gandhi, is that right? I think that's right. A whole bunch of people were very, very good at putting things into words. The father of math, the father of science, Leonardo da Vinci, the founders of our modern understandings. Every one of these guys was a believer. Were they a believer in God? I think Da Vinci was. I'm not sure about Gandhi or Pythagoras or
I think.
I don't know.
Actually, hold on.
But they were a believer in themselves. They had faith in themselves. They had faith in the knowledge that they had. And they were able to put 2 and 2 together and get what they... Like Einstein. Just use Einstein.
Gandhi was Hindu.
Hindu. Okay. And he had some amazing human understandings that he put into words. But just because a person believes in something doesn't necessarily
Oh.
mean that what?
Da Vinci was Catholic.
Really? Oh, there you go. He believed in something other than himself, and sometimes that's all we have to go on. You know, I believe that you're right. Minecraft does bring out this type of conversation. I don't know why. Huh?
And back to what you were saying about like whenever I was listening to your opinion, I was still here.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that no one should be judged for what they believe in, nor what they say or do. Some actions, I think, you can just kind of like, why did you do that? But like, I don't think anyone should be judged for it.
As far as what goes. Are you talking about like uh, running into someone's car, or stepping on someone's foot, or killing someone's dog, or what?
Okay, so
I don't know
No,
what you're meaning.
more or less, people's past doesn't define them, kind of thing.
People's past doesn't define them.
Yeah.
I disagree.
The you of the past is not the you of the present.
That would work if we would be able to learn by our future, but we can only learn by our past.
Exactly. But that's why you are not the same you used to be.
Okay, that makes sense if you learn from your past.
Exactly.
If you don't,
But if you didn't, then what are you doing?
well, that's just it. Most people learn that what they are doing or what they like to do is what they want to continue to do. And that hurts others. Which means that's a bad person. That's somebody who we need to either eliminate or teach what they are doing is bad. Is that right?
So I'm trying not to mess up. But more or less. I do, however, think it really depends on what's going on. Like, if it doesn't affect anyone else, then I feel like maybe, depending on what it is, it could be kind of left alone or ignored. Then again, it just heavily depends what it is.
Well, I can understand that if you are playing baseball and you hit the ball and you shatter somebody's window, it's not intentional. That should not define the rest of your life. Or you accidentally pop somebody's tire or something like that. That should not define you. But if you're intentionally hurting children, or if you're intentionally going after other people's pets to use them as a sacrifice, or you're doing something that is truly hurting someone else, that defines what you very likely will do in the future. Although I agree it should not. Very nice. It should. That's human nature. Whatever you have done, you're going to probably continue to do.
But again, human nature is also the ability to change.
Oh yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Coming up on 2 hours of stream, I think I'm just going to go out to 500 and stop there. With your help, Sans, you're really knocking a lot of this time out.
Most of it's just been conversation and forgetting what I'm doing, and then I realize that there's a block of maintenance that has to go somewhere.
I think I'm going to name the VOD 15,000 blocks placed while talking philosophy. See how many views that gets.
Oh no, you kind of got to be a little careful with these subjects.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of people who don't like it. But there's quite a few people out there who are willing to.
Yeah, but that audience is
Minimal.
pretty hard to get.
Yes, no kidding. Do you have any other recommendations on the wall?
Off the top of my head, not that I can think of. You're well above how tall it is in terms of Minecraft.
Right. And there's going to be... That's why it's at 311 and not 320, because I wanted some room to build a couple arches. You have to switch to a spot that's got some blocks in it, not just sit here and keep pushing the same button and over again. There's nothing there. Oh, we hit snow. So, what is this? 369, 10... So 10,000. Just be comfortable to say 11,000 blocks placed. So what is that? 11,000. Not 10,000.
What'd you say you were up to before I joined?
Was up to 8.
8,000?
8,000 blocks as far as going out. Times 16. So that's 176,000 blocks placed. And now today is 1,500. Let's say 1,550. Plus... Oh, wait a minute. It was 7 shulkers times 64. Oops, not 1557. That's the wrong number. 7 shulkers times 64 blocks per spot times 27 slots per shulker. It's 12,096 blocks placed on the other one. And this one's looking to be 1,500 roughly times 16, so 24,000. So 7 times 64 times 27 plus 24. That's 290,304,000. See, let's redo that. 12,096 plus 24,000, not times. 36,096 blocks placed today.
Jeez. I also feel like you might enjoy anime if you got into it.
Anime. I have seen a little bit of it, and it's just because they don't speak English and the lips don't line up to what they're speaking, it is slightly irritating.
Oh, there is English.
Oh, really? Well, you're
Yes,
going to have
there
to
is
learn me some of
English
this.
versions. It's called dub.
Dub?
Dubbed animes. Yes,
Okay. I'll write it down.
because they voice dub it. They make it the English version. They cast new voice actors to pretty much say the same lines in English.
But the lips don't line up to the words.
They do.
Oh. Okay.
It just looks a little odd sometimes, but it fits most of the time.
Okay, so how do you spell this?
It's just a type of the anime. It's
Yeah,
the same anime.
the anime, how do you spell that?
But like
How do you spell the word?
Anime.
Okay. I'll look it up.
So, an anime that I'll recommend because it's goofy with like some nice little elements in it
Mm-hmm.
is Frieren.
Okay, would you
I
please
think it's a nice.
spell that?
You want me to spell it?
Please.
Let me look at it because I get the like words mixed up.
Okay.
So it's only 2 seasons. The first season is 20 episodes, and the second season is still being worked on with 10.
Okay.
So Frieren, F-R-I-E-R-E,
Okay. Okay.
N.
Okay.
It is a anime about magic.
Hmm. Cartoons doing magic is
So-
not that bad. I don't like real magic, but that's me. Sleight of hand, I don't mind at all. It's real magic is, in my opinion, evil. So, but cartoons doing magic, no, that's. Hey, I was in the Rescue Rangers for a while.
I feel like it depends on the magic, you know?
What do you mean?
Like you said that you think real magic, or not real magic, but magic is evil.
Well, real magic, yeah. Anything that cannot be explained, does not give glory to God, is evil because the power to do that comes from within, which means the devil. And anything that is in reference to that is not good across the board. I don't care what it is. But the idea of magic, if I can use Jesse Eisenberg's quote from Now You See Me, the movie Now You See Me, magic is deception, but deception intended to delight. Once that deception is used for profit or personal gain, then it becomes bad. Well, what does every magician use it for? Money. Now, card tricks, bottle tricks, all the stuff that can be used like that is sleight of hand, and that's skill based. And I can understand people not giving glory to God for that. But when you're talking about teleportation, when you're talking about alchemy, when you're talking about stuff that cannot be explained through any human understanding whatsoever, then that means it is real magic, and that means it is demonic. If you don't give the glory to God. What?
Alchemy isn't magic.
Well, real
It's
alchemy.
chemical. It's chemical,
Well,
which
real,
can be explained.
real alchemy. I'm talking about changing lead into gold.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
sure
it's
there's
chemical,
an
but-
actual scientific term for it.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure there's something. I'm sure. I've never heard of
I'm
anyone
sure
turning
there's
lead
a.
into gold.
Well, it does. It can be done, according to a couple people. It can be done, and this is the military, but that doesn't mean it's profitable. It just means that it can be done. According to one source I have, actually asked a military captain or sergeant or something like that, can you change lead into gold? And they said yes. You can. You can actually do it. But it takes so much electricity to do, it's not profitable. So that tells me that, yes, it's possible, but not profitable. Why would you change lead to gold? Why would you change stone to marble or, say, human flesh to diamond? And this is X-Men mutation type thing. So I just, one reason I don't like magic is strictly because of that. I'm doing the wrong side. I can do this side. So, yes and no. It is, magic is amazing. Sleight of hand is, skill-based is amazing. I need more rockets. Crap.
I feel like the only kind of magic that is legitimately evil is literally the magic with intent to harm or affect others in a negative way.
I'm not going to disagree with you. That is definitely evil, yes. You need more rockets?
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, if you're intentionally trying to hurt, that's bad all the way.
And I do understand that going for like personal gain is bad, but I don't necessarily consider it evil.
Well, it depends on the personal gain. Because if you're actually
True.
trying to make it so that you are worshipped because of your magical powers, that's bad.
Yeah,
If
that's
you're
100%
trying
bad.
to, if you're trying to make a show out of it, like Siegfried and Roy or Penn and Teller, or very, very few of the older America's Got Talent displays of magic, then yeah, that's personal gain. But you're doing it to show off what you can do.
Yeah.
And again, sleight of hand or skill based is amazing. Some of these dress people that they change their clothes in a microsecond. That's pretty amazing. But that's all skill based. That's all material based. That's can be explained in the physical world. When you start entering the spiritual world, when you start entering the out of body experiences and teleportation and stuff like that without giving glory to God, that tells me you're an agent of the devil, and you need to be
Well,
made aware of.
I feel like that's-
My belief structure, just I want to get this out there right there, because I've said this many times in not this manner. If you are not, my belief structure is, if you do not believe or give glory to God and are run by Him, you're run by the devil. It's one or the other. There's a lot of good people out there who do not understand that the devil is running their life. And I don't like that. I want everybody to experience the glory and the love of God. So, I'm sorry to cut you off. I did not mean to. Please continue.
It's all good.
No,
I
it
was just
ain't.
gonna say
I need
that-
to be able to tell you that I'm sorry and you need to accept it. I don't want to cut you off. I was wrong. So, go ahead, please.
So I feel like that's where like belief can make you feel one-sided. Because I don't think, hey, you don't believe in this person, you must like go to them.
Okay.
I don't think just because you sinned like praise or sorry, I forgot completely
No, don't.
what you said about it.
It's all right. Keep going.
But you don't send the worships to him that you're just straight to the devil.
Well, it's not about worship.
Well, I know, I just forgot the words you used, so I was just...
Well, worship only enters into the picture as thanksgiving and wanting to honor him with what he's done for you.
Yeah,
It has nothing to do with what can earn you your way to heaven, because nothing can earn your way to heaven.
I know, I was just using it, but I forgot what you said.
But on that topic, you're referencing that the almighty loving creator of the universe would send you to hell because of one thing that you're doing. His judgment is pleasing and perfect. So in order to jump to that conclusion that he would do that is human. It's not biblical. And
I'm not
the
saying-
the only go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead. Please.
I'm not saying that would be, like, the final call on sinning or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to say that I don't think that magic without sending... I still forget the term you used. I just don't... my brain's not working right now. Go ahead.
No. It's fine. You can. I'll be more than happy to either wait or try to repeat whatever it was I said that clued you into whatever it is you're trying to say.
No, it's fine. It'll come back to me eventually.
The reason I said that magic is evil, the ones that cannot be explained, is because just like trying to give somebody sight. Now, I'm not talking about Musk's idea. I'm talking about giving real sight to somebody who's been blind their entire life. Something that is not mechanical. That's not magic. That's real measurable ability. That's something that taps into the visual cortex of the human brain and relays the images that the eyeball is seeing, or that the eyeball should see using some sort of apparatus. Yeah, okay. Back in the medieval times, back in the times of Christ, back in the times of Noah, back in the times of the Roman Empire and the Zhou Qing dynasty, or whatever they're called, it would be magic. It'd be something that they would burn you at the stake for, because this is forbidden acts. You shouldn't be doing this. Today's standards is this can be done. We've mapped the human body, although we don't know how it works. We've mapped the human body, and we understand that certain things act and react in a certain way. That's studying. That's science. That's what has been transpiring. But on the same hand, you got what everybody considers to be real. And if we can see it and we can touch it, it's real. Well, it's not necessarily accurate. We can't see or touch electricity, at least not without getting severely injured. We can't see or touch gravity. We can't really see or touch air. We know it's air. So, using those three, you can't really see or touch faith, or love, or true affection, or true compassion. You can't see or touch friendship. Like, and I'll use what we're doing now. You can't actually touch these 1 by 1 by 1 meter blocks of rock and stone that we're putting down. Yeah, we're controlling the character who is technically touching them. But we can't. All virtual. And again, this would be considered magic. But it's not. It's, to me, it's phenomenal. It's really neat. But it's not magic. Now, if I was to suddenly come through my screen and through your screen and reach out and grab your hand and say, "Hi, I'm Tango." See, it says so here on my driver's license. That would be interesting, but it would also be disturbing because now everybody can do it. And wouldn't necessarily want to do that, especially in the middle of the night when you're asleep. And that would be, I wouldn't consider that magic, but that would be a version of some sort of magic. I don't know. Maybe I'm all wet. I do need to go back to sleep because this really sucks having to work in the middle of the night. How you doing on rocks? You need any more?
Yeah, but I should have to go back.
Here, I'll just bring them to you. I'm so glad that they added this one player sleeping through the night thing.
But like that's also another thing that I enjoy about like religion. Not everyone judges you based on it.
Well, judgment should not be a thing. Discussion, yes. Trying to understand, yes. But judgment, no. Judgment should not be a thing.
Yeah. Like I like learning about all the religions. I think they're all really cool to learn about. Because personally, again, I think I told you I lean more towards paganism.
I don't remember you saying that, but okay. I don't even know what that is.
It's the belief in multiple.
Oh.
I will
okay.
look up. Hold on. I'll look up a better way to describe it. So
What I got in describing is a broad umbrella term for nature-focused, earth-centered spiritual paths that usually honor multiple gods, goddesses, or spirits.
Hmm.
So yes, it's pretty much the worship for, like, a lack of better words, of multiple gods or goddesses.
You mean worship, or do you mean recognition?
It depends on the person, really.
Well, you specifically. You worship many different gods, or you recognize that they exist?
At the moment, I recognize that they exist.
Yeah.
It could change, though.
Because recognition of existence doesn't necessarily mean worship.
Yeah.
Worship means to give praise and honor and, what was the biblical term? Homage to, or in some ideas, it was to give penance or some sort of like a monetary or physical gift sacrifice tool.
Mhm.
Like Nemo. Captain Nemo was supposed to be worshipping of Shiva, I think it was, the goddess of death. And as much as I like the story of Nemo, and specifically the ministry of, or not ministry, that's the other movie. What the heck is the name of that movie? The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Captain Nemo and Huck Finn and Dr. I don't remember his name either. It's Mr. Hyde. And a very famous hunter in Africa, played by Sean Connery. I can't remember I seem to be blanking. I don't know why. Quartermain, Alan Quartermain, and it had a lot of interesting concepts within it. But because Nemo had built the ship, he naturally had his worship quarters, if you will, or church within the ship, and that contained like a 10-foot tall statue of Shiva, a 6-armed woman. But he was worshiping her. He actually had a rug there because I think he was Hindu also. He had a rug there that he would bow to her directly. Now that's worship. That's paying homage. That's giving time to. But if you're just recognizing that this god or goddess could exist, that means you're still open to the idea of gods and goddesses, or the idea that one versus the other.
Yep. Like, again, it could change, because I don't think any god or goddess deserves disrespect.
I disagree. I think Hades deserves a very large amount of disrespect, but that's me. God of the underworld is not somebody to be messing with. But on the same hand, I didn't like him either.
Like, I'm sure he wouldn't be a bad guy, really.
You know?
It's just like an occupation, you know? You would...
Maybe.
He looks like one of the really angry, just hateful guys, but, like, he probably just, like, he likes cats, you know?
Uh-huh. There's some very interesting bits in here in this particular stream. I like it. I like it a lot.
It's mostly been like religious.
There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. Hey, discussion
No.
makes the time go faster too.
It's like I have another friend who is in a entirely different religion.
Oh, really? What religion would that be?
I forgot what the name was. I'd have to ask her. One second.
He's got a friend that's a girl. Mm. I didn't think it existed in reality. You can't have a friend that's a girl without having a girlfriend. Can't remember what it said. What was the line of in Astro Boy? Didn't think it existed in the human in nature, nature, something like that. I don't remember.
Once I get word back about it, I will let you know.
Okay. You had to actually text her and ask her.
Yes, I genuinely forgot.
No problem. I'm not saying anything against you at all. It's just the fact that you actually texted somebody, took the time to actually text somebody because of a religious question.
Well, I mean, I brought it up, so it's only right.
Well, that even if you didn't remember, I didn't expect you to actually take time out to text her. That's
Yeah. It's not an English native religion.
You mean a non-English native religion? What could that
Yes. I think it's a Hispanic religion.
be? Oh. Well, most Hispanic or Mexican religions have their basis in Catholicism, so it may be, maybe not.
Now, I know a religion that you would probably judge people on based on the name alone.
The only religion that I would ever judge anybody on directly, and that's for the loss of their eternal soul being at risk entirely, is worshiping the devil directly.
Exactly. So there is a religion called the Satanic Temple
Mm-hmm.
that has nothing to do with the devil.
Well, that's not worshiping the devil, then, is it?
Not at all.
Okay, good. Make sure I'm on the right track here.
It has nothing to do with the devil whatsoever.
Well, why do they call it satanic?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I only know of it because my mom's a part of it.
Okay.
Although my mom's scared, so I wouldn't say anything to her.
I was just gonna say I need to talk to this woman. I want to find out more about this.
She's scared. Then again, I think anyone's mom is scary to them. I'll walk around with my mom and I just get like the overwhelming fear that I could die in a second.
I'll be right back.
All right. Literally, though.
Sorry about that. I just got a call from a 363 area code that something. All I heard was part of, and then the other part was Deborah. And I thought I didn't hear any. So I asked, "Would you please repeat that?" I couldn't hear any of that, and they just hung up. That's very rude.
Indeed, it is. How could Deborah?
Right. Exactly. Why would Deborah? I've only known one Deborah. And she was very nice.
Honestly, same, except for ours wasn't. We called her Debbie.
Really?
Yeah.
Debbie.
My eyes!
What happened?
It was night and then suddenly my eyes hurt.
Right out here. I don't need a state, I don't need a town, I don't need a location at all. I just want to make sure I remember this correctly. You said you're on the East Coast, right?
Yes.
So that means it is roughly 5:30 for you right now?
Yes, it is 5:32.
Good. The reason I'm asking is because your demeanor, your attitude, how you present yourself, and certain other things about you remind me of the best parts of the one brother that I have that I can't trust. So what I'm saying is thank you for being you, because you remind me of the best parts of him. I remember the times I used to have with him that was fun, and you remind me of that. So thank you. It's raining here. Why is it raining here? The sun is shining.
Say about that. You can't just say something like that and be like, "Oh, it's raining here."
Well, I smelt something funny, and I looked out the window, and I see raindrops on my window, and it just started raining. Kind of strange. Got to be a rainbow somewhere.
It's a leprechaun somewhere.
I heard you. I just don't know how to respond because I'm not sure I heard everything what you just said.
I said there's got to be a leprechaun somewhere.
Leprechaun. I like it. Are you a fan of the old Looney Tunes, Merry Melodies, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, them?
I am.
Did you happen to see at one point, the Porky Pig, where he gets accused of trying to steal the gold pot from the leprechauns?
I don't think I did.
That's not a bad episode, or not a bad cartoon. If you look that up, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
Although I was raised on more Tom and Jerry.
Really? What is the cartoon, the oldest cartoon that you can think of, that you either remember or that you like?
The oldest?
Well, the first.
What's his name? Something the Martian.
Oh, Marvin the Martian?
Marvin, yeah.
Not a bad little dude. I'm not angry, just terribly, terribly hurt.
Well, I'm only 22 to
Hmm?
I'm only 22 to
Oh, no, that's fine. Hey. Marvin the Martian is quite, what's who I was trying to because I just seen a cartoon of him. That's what he said. I'm not angry, just terribly, terribly hurt.
I don't remember anything from it because that was long ago.
Very nice. So, let's go count the shulkers and how much we placed.
I'm
There.
gonna put this back in. On one.
So we
not,
got
not my fireworks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we placed at least 7 on the first run, placed 8 on this one. So a minimum of 25,920 stone blocks. Thank you.
No problem.
And that's 2.5 hours in the stream, so I'm going to end the stream. Sans, would you like to plug your channel or your anything?
No, it's all good. My channel's been relatively inactive as of late. So.
Well, so that doesn't mean it can't be guided. Somebody might see this and be guided to you, so.
I'm fine.
Okay, I'll put his information, if he gives it to me, into the description of the YouTube vlog. So, until tomorrow, which is going to be a game, I don't know what it's going to be. This is Tango 3 plus 4. Say again, this is Tango 3 plus 4. Have a good day. God bless. Bye bye. Say bye bye, Sans.
Bye.